Fuck it. Oh well. I don't know how to do it, but I do know that you can throw firebombs at this wall, and when the firebombs hit a certain angle, they'll blow up the entire wall. So we'll rest, and then we'll run upstairs, get the Estus shard that is up there, teleport back to Majula, go ahead and throw a point or two into adaptability, and then be on our way. I'm going to try my best to avoid summoning people. I'm trying to think if there's any boss fight that I'll even necessarily need, quote unquote, somebody to help me with it, and I think the answer is no. I might actually know, you know what, I think I may need one for the last boss, but anybody who has done the last boss understands, because it is very frustrating. I will try and solo it first, obviously, because I ain't no bitch. Get fucked. You ain't trixin' me's. So this item, not super useful. Just a divine blessing. Heals you for a decent amount. That's just meh. They are more plentiful on this game, though. On the first game, they were almost next to none. There was like maybe 2 or 3 of them. I didn't see you. Okay. Making our way downtown. Walking fast. Faces pass and I'm homebound. I did that way too fucking early. Holy shit. What's up, bud? Friend? Yeah, why not? You know, it's right there. So why not? Plus, human effigies are pretty fucking... Ooh, I don't want to miss any human effigies. So that's another thing. I'll actually use these here. And then we'll go ahead and fudge up all these stupid infantry idiots. Ah, hello. I think my only problem right now is the mace is so goddamn slow, and I'm used to using fucking katanas, which are so swift and agile. Are you really not noticing me yet, Tug? I mean, if you don't want to, it's cool. It's cool with me. I actually don't know what's this. Oh, wow. I could have gone a million years without getting that and been completely fine. So we'll body all these other hollows and then make our way up top. Hopefully that sound wasn't fudging up. And from the look of my video, it hasn't been stuttering, so I won't need to redo any of this, which is nice because I would be super fucking irritated if I did already 20 minutes or so this far in and I had to redo it. YOLO! No. No. Oh god, right, I forgot about you guys. There's one more behind me. Yeah. I actually don't know where these guys come from. I need to figure out where they spawn, because I do want to make sure they don't ever fuck with me again while I'm trying to do this shit. So now we will actually use our heal for the first time. Jeez. Can I actually hold this down? I didn't know that. I didn't know that I could hold down my spell for as long as I want. That's pretty neat. So, let's bait him into fireballing, and then after the fireball, we'll go ahead and run to the left. There it is. Opportunity. Invincibility frames on opening the door, thug! Okay, so I actually don't have a homeward bone. Oh, I totally do. Nah, you know what? We won't need it. We won't need it at all. Watch this. Oh, God. Alright, we outie. Later, thug. So if you go back behind that lizard, you can actually kill that lizard, jump through the room that he's spitting fireballs through, and skip a locked door altogether that gets you back there. Though there are like 5 more lizards back there, and they're fucking very strong. I was on regular playthrough with all my gear ready for endgame, and they were still killing me really quickly and efficiently. It was really frustrating. Okay, so is it right here? Yes, it is. Swagger. What's up, friend? I catch you on a off day. You're not paying attention. Nope. If I die to a firebomb, though, I will be upset. Nope. Do you drop your weapon? Because I would like your weapon. If it's a bastard sword or a Zweihander or something, I would take that. I would willingly and graciously take your weapon, sir. Okay, so now that we have the shard, we'll talk to the old woman. She's not going to leave here until you defeat your first, I believe, your first Great Lord soul. Or no, your first Old One soul. That, or she doesn't leave until you defeat the first boss. Which I actually just noticed the horrifying black aura that's kind of seeping into her body. That's scary. I don't like that, Granny. So, you get her to move to Majula by just exhausting her dialogue options. So, I've done that like 5 times now. 6 now. 7 now. There we go. Fuck. No, I don't really like these. Not a fan. How much is that? 1,500? Nah, I'm going to use that on leveling. We can just buy it from her in Majula. So, but now we have access to her once we defeat the boss. And when you defeat the boss, you head back to Majula, and I'll actually show you guys right where she's standing, or rather sits. Not stands. Never stands. She'll be sitting, if this would load fucking faster. I actually need to get Sacred Oath, now that I think about things. She'll be literally right here. And then you can buy... The main thing she does is she'll sell you items of NPCs that are dead that you have killed. So, you know, if you're going New Game Plus, kill every NPC and then buy them from her and then kill her. Kill her very last. Because that's the thing you do is, before you go to New Game Plus, you know, players who are trying to figure out stuff about the game, they'll kill all the NPCs, see if they drop any cool, rare, unique items, and then they'll go to New Game Plus, the NPCs respawn, and then you have all your NPCs, and you have their cool items. So, good stuff to know. Cardinal Tower, let's get at it. 1 cent here, guys. Alright. Jesus. So I'm thinking here. I actually wanted to kind of see what the power stance for spears looked like, but I'd imagine it was really stupid like rapiers. Like, rapiers' power stance isn't even cool at all. You just literally poke them with both of them. That's so lame. That's like the lamest shit I've ever seen. So to get to the other side of this wall the normal way, instead of blowing it open, you gotta drop down this way. Now, these are the lizards that are spitting fire at us, but there's a guy right here that I'm gonna kill. I think once I get to about 10 adaptability, oh, you're not fooling me, friend. I'm too grizzled for your kind of antics. Once we get to about 10 adaptability, maybe 15 to start off, I'll start leveling other stuff. Just, I like adaptability. I think that it's super useful. I'm going to also try and kill the Pursuer early on, like as early as you're supposed to, with speedrunner strats. So pretty much what a speedrunner does is they run into the Pursuer's room. I'm going to blow this thing up first, which by doing so I need this on. Doesn't matter if I can't wield it. We're not wielding it to deal damage. Now, I kind of want to go up... I'll try it. Hold on, though. Okay. We're all good now. Now, I'll unequip this since we're all done with that. We just needed it for the fire element to blow up the door. So now we have a shortcut from the bonfire to here. We're going to kill this NPC and try and fuck up the Pursuer before we even need to fight him in the boss room. Alright, Mr. Pursuer, let's see how I do early on. You actually have like a ton of health. We very well may be able to do this very early on. Because, like, he actually takes a lot of blunt damage, surprisingly. I'm blunted. Ooh, we even staggered. I'll take that extra free hit. Yeah, it looks like we'll be able to kill the Pursuer. But then again, you guys may not be able to do this early on because you aren't nearly as experienced as me. I have been playing Dark Souls since the release of Dark Souls 1, so if I'm making this look easy, that probably has something to do with it. I don't like this corner, though. So the thing to note about him is his blind spot is his right. You just want to keep rolling to his right. And then you will get clipped by some things. I really don't have adaptability to roll through stuff yet. Come on. Okay. Flask. Thank you. No. Another stagger. That's good. So this will actually negate the entire boss encounter with him. He's got about one more hit. Boom! And there you guys have it. That was the Pursuer. We killed him before we even encountered him, and he gives you one of the best rings in the game. Increases your physical attack in general. So that was pretty stupid. Would not suggest for new players. New players, I would suggest taking him to the boss room and one-hitting him with the ballista that's in there. I'm actually going to go back to Majula and spend these souls really quick just because I don't want to risk dying. So after about maybe 2 more bosses, I'll probably end this session. But there you guys go. If you're a cleric, the mace is good enough that you could probably do this even being relatively new. As long as you pay mind to the fact that you always want to circle to his right, and you always want to roll towards his right, because his right is his blind spot. So a lot of, like, a good rule of thumb is most enemies that use weapons in their right hand, their blind spot is to your right. So you can just always roll to the right, and most of the time you can be safe with your rolls. There are some enemies that I would say, no, that's not the case. Boom, there we go, 15 adaptability. Let's go ahead and get some strength going. Let's get that endurance up. I just realized how friggin' low that endurance is. Ugh. Endurance is actually the next thing to get leveled up. I'm not even going to waste my time not leveling up endurance. That's ridiculous. I didn't realize that it was at 4. I have a big ass jug of tea, and it's pretty delicious. So the Berserker Blade, pretty sick katana actually. I like that katana. It's a little heavy for my liking, but it's a really good katana. Fragrant Branch of Yore, you know, that's a lore kind of story-oriented thing. Granny is still here because we haven't beaten the actual boss yet. That was the boss, which is actually weird because normally he's like, I remember hearing talk that he like tries to chase you through the whole level, and the only place that he really tries to fight you outside of his boss room is right there. That's it. Which doesn't, I don't want to spoil anything for anybody, but it doesn't count. I mean, those other areas. YOLO. So that was actually a trap there, if you guys may or may not have noticed. So when you come in that room, you want to immediately go to your right. We're actually geared up pretty well already. Once we go downstairs, we'll be set. I'll show you why. So this chest right here, it's always trapped. So when you open it, just... Oh god, that's the worst one. Okay. I managed to get out of there somehow. Titanite shard early on, very useful. Probably be putting that into my weapon. Not this weapon, but my first weapon that I actually use. So this is why we bought the Pharaoh's Lockstone. You put this shit in here, and you get a good stamina recovery item very early on. Now you could opt out and skip this one altogether, save your Pharaoh's Lockstone for another contraption, but I really can't think of one, and this is pretty early on, so the ring comes in handy pretty well. It's pretty good. Not to mention you get a slab. Slabs are far more plentiful on this game. I'm actually going to run along the walls down here and mash A to see if there's any hidden walls, because I have not checked this area out for hidden walls. None. What the fuck? Is there something over here? Because I actually don't remember if I've opened this door or not. Oh well, it really doesn't matter to me. I don't think that it's anything super good. So now we'll go introduce you guys to Pate. Now, Pate is... Did I just hear the door open down there? Was that just me? I swear I heard it open. I don't care enough to go back and look. We're trying to get through this quick and nitty gritty. So this is Pate. Now Pate has an entire quest line where he conveniently finds treasure and then conveniently sends other warriors in to try and get the treasure. Did I exhaust all your dialogue? Okay, yeah. So let's go ahead. Once you come in here, by the way, the door locks behind you, so you are stuck in here until you make it out the other route or exit. Which, I'm actually pretty glad that we killed the Pursuer. I really didn't think I'd be able to kill him that early on. I didn't think the mace would deal enough damage, but oddly enough it did. I'm pretty glad that we managed to reach 15 adaptability this early on with just that one boss kill that he didn't even get into his boss room. He got killed so quickly. So this room, this whole area pretty much just has enemies waiting to drop in and fudge you. I'm gonna just keep swinging because they're not dealing a lot of damage. Yeah, see, like next to nothing. So, check this out. This is what I was talking about. Fake illusionary walls. Now, the way you open these is by just going up to the wall and pressing A. I am used to having walls where you need to physically hit it to open it from one. I fucking hate these spear-using motherfuckers. If I die to this is the first thing I die to, I'm done. The playthrough's done, that's the end. Well, I at least want the first thing I die to be something like semi-difficult. Yeah, get fucked, you retard. No. You don't even get to face me in glorious combat, you just you get cut down like the knave you are. Alright, so that's pretty much the Pate mini quest right there. You go ahead and you help him out by, you know, looking for the guy that he sent in there. And actually on New Game Plus there is a red phantom up here, and I have speculation that the red phantom that's up here is actually the guy that Pate sent in there to find treasure. Now I don't know how true that is, so now you talk to Pate until you exhaust his dialogue, and then he'll give you a white soapstone sign for jolly cooperation. Boom. Pate's quest line there is done. You'll run into him at a later level in the game. Not right now, though. We're quite a ways off from it. It's... I really don't know how I would gauge how far in that is. It's a little ways. It's definitely further.
You fuck with me, I'ma hit you with that. Wax on, wax off, yo, sensei, please teach me how to control the flames in my mouth. I'm firebender, strongest in the rap game, muscle rider. TGS be my one to